So this is home learning corrections for the 16th of September. If you had the first home learning, so it says expand and simplify. Most of us got this right, so I'm just going to go through it quickly. Remember, 2x times x, 2x squared plus 10x minus 3x minus 15. And then we're going to simplify it. So we got this and we got this. So it's 7x minus 15. Okay, but then you've got the next one, you've got 3 brackets. So if I just write the first two and I expand that, okay, then simplify it earlier on, it will help you. Okay, when I get here, it's better to make the grid, especially if you're not sure. So we've got 2x and we've got a plus 1. So then I can multiply minus 6 times minus 2. Doesn't matter which order you do it. Or you can start from the beginning. Okay, so 2x cubed minus 2x squared minus 12x. And then you're multiplying them by 1. So you know they're going to stay the same. Okay, remember this is a 1 and that's a 1. So when you simplify, this one's on its own, the cube. There's no other cubes. And then we can do the square. So minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So minus x squared. And then you've got minus 12 minus 1. That's minus 13. And then you've got the minus 6 on its own. Okay. Now when we do number 3, we have solve by factorizing. Some of you didn't read that word solve. So if 2 numbers are multiplied to give you 18 and they add to give you 11. So you've got 9 and 2. Both positive because they're all positive. Now some of you done this and then you left it. Remember, it does say solve. So x is equal to minus 9, is equal to minus 2. Okay, then the next part, B, similar thing. We need to factorize to solve. So remember, A times C. Now think of 2 numbers that multiply to give you minus 10. They add to give you minus 9. So you know 10 and 1 give you 10. So which one has to be negative? The 10. Okay? When you put it back in the equation, make sure you go back to the original. Okay? Split it. So what goes into both? Just x. Okay, so then if I write that out, it's 5x plus 1 in my first bracket, and then x minus 2. Remember to do a sign here. Some of you don't. You leave it blank. What goes into minus 10 and minus 2? It's minus 2. Okay, now I can solve. So the first one, if that equals to, you can't even see, 5x plus 1 equals 0. So 5x equals minus 1. I'm just doing it the quick way. So x equals minus 1/5, and that one's x equals 2. Remember to solve it. The next one, use the quadratic formula. So remember, A is going to equal 3, B equals to 11, and C equals to 9. Okay, so you put that in the quadratic formula. So minus 11 plus minus. So first we do it plus, then you can do it minus. 11 squared minus 4 times 3 times 9 divided by 2 times 3. And then it says two decimal places, so you should have got this one and this one. Okay. The next one, solve the simultaneous equation. So if we have these, we can see that you can't multiply just one. So I'm going to times that by 3 and that by 2. Don't worry if you didn't do it this way. So if I times that one by 3, I get this. Remember to times everything. And then this. And then if I minus them, because these two are positive. Remember, we're not doing the y's. These two are positive, so I can take them away. 9 minus minus 10. 24 minus minus 14. And divide by 19. Y equals 2. Okay. Then to find x, just substitute it in. And then minus 6. Minus 6. So x equals 1. We'll divide by 2, divide by 2. X equals 1. Okay, and the last one. Y equals x squared. Y equals x plus 2. So this one, remember we're substituting, so I'm going to do x squared equals x plus 2. Okay, instead of writing y, or here, instead of writing y is equal to x squared as well. Okay, so then minus x and minus 2 from both sides, because you want the x squared to be positive. And we get this, again, we always get this one. So minus, minus 2 times 1 gives you minus 2, and minus 2 plus 1 gives you minus 1. So those numbers work. Okay, so I'll factorize it. And then I solve it. Okay, now I need to find y. So I'll substitute those into the easier one. So y equals, when x is 2, y is 4. When x is minus 1, y is 1.